Hey people.
Seth here.
Hi Seth, hi, how are you?
Starsector is an open-world space strategy game about selling heroin and illegally
Is this a bullet hell? It looks, from that one little clip, that looks like a bullet hell.
harvested kidneys on the black market, making money off misery, disruption, and political unrest, and ambushing trade convoys in deep space just to watch a planet descend into chaos.
I'm already intrigued. I'm already intrigued. Hello?
I've been playing this game on and off for years now. It's amazing, yet I don't hear many people talk about it. Starsector.
Yeah, this is legit. Like, other than YouTube comments telling me to watch this one, I have no idea what Starsector is. And if you're recording, we are recording. Tells we are recording, don't worry.
Is a massive project done entirely by 4 people, and it's had updates for about 9 years now, each one
What
getting
the
closer
fuck?
to their dream goal of simulating a living, breathing galaxy. Story, okay?
That's fucking cool. That's fucking cool. 4 people made all this
Nobody
shit.
gives a shit, so I'm gonna be quick. Right, so in Starsector, humanity figured out faster-than-light travel. We colonized thousands of worlds, spanning hundreds of galaxies, using the relays from Mass Effect, which were the only practical way of crossing galaxies. They were
Okay, so Massive Ring Relays, I'm with you so far.
the only practical way, until suddenly, nobody knows exactly why, all the gate systems went dead. We could no longer reach the rest of humanity. This event is referred to.
Wait, so they're all like isolated? Excuse you? Oh no. He has already convinced me to play the game now. Happy April Fools. Hi Lord of the chat. Hello,
As the
welcome in.
collapse and marks the end of the prosperous domain era. In an isolated galaxy 206 cycles after the collapse, our story takes place. Common humanity has been replaced with
Interesting.
ambition, desperation, and conflict. Our future is bleak, and we don't know what tomorrow might hold for us. Welcome to Starsector.
I'm intrigued already. This is a cool premise. This is such a fucking cool premise.
Basically, everything's a piece of shit. We're in the Galactic version of the Dark Ages, but it's
Oh,
super
no.
fun. Nobody remembers how to make anything anymore, mainly because of
Wait, so it's like 40k? Will they have like all this advanced technology, but they just don't know how it works or how to use it anymore? So everything's like stagnant and decaying.
DRM and copyright laws. I'm not kidding, that is the actual in-game reason. We can't reliably make new ships or machinery because all the corporations put copy protection on their design chips. Anyway, in the chaos that followed, everybody broke off into their own respective factions and keep dick-waving each other. But ultimately, nobody can consolidate enough power to wipe out or unify the competition. However, they didn't account for one thing. You, thrown into the space sandbox.
Vape Smoker 420. Why am I not surprised that is Seth's name in this game? Why am I not wait, that explains the smoke fucking gif overlay. Oh my fucking god.
You begin as nothing but a pilot with a small fleet, insignificant in the scale of things, but given time, practice, and some high-level maneuvers, you could be the one person to unite the sector. Or
So it isn't a bullet hell, but it is? Question mark? It is a very Seth name. It's a very Seth name. Sounds like a Twitch username. I know, right? Could have used no.
reduce it to the Stone Age. Every faction is unique in their motivations. And
Wait, I'm sorry to keep pausing. You can orbital bombard. Yes. Okay. I want this game. Where is it on
it
Steam,
generally
please?
pays to be nice to them. That is, if they can be reasoned with. In no particular order, these are the Hegemony, which represent the combined remains of law and order from the Domain era, the Persean League, which said fuck taxes and broke off.
Based. Fuck taxes. Yes, you can. We love orbital bombardment. Fucking true. Only real ones love orbital
From the
bombardment.
Hegemony, the Syndrian Diktat, a military dictatorship which also said fuck taxes and broke off from the Hegemony,
No. Right, listen, my guys. I can only tell. The Century Dictator, whatever it's called, this
Corporation, which represents the R&D business interest of Tritachyon Incorporated, the mega corporation responsible for pioneering unregulated AI technology. Conversely, there's the
No, AI. AI sloppies in this game too. No, it's over.
Galactic Church, who are subhumans that believe the collapse was God's punishment for molesting the stars, and that artificial intelligence is literally electronic Satan.
I love the term you use for them, subhuman.
These are considered the moderates. Then there's the Luddic Path, a sect of fundamentalist space jihadists that believe the answer to man's technological hubris is rampant terrorism. Everyone
Well, okay, so they're obviously the bad guys. Obviously the
hates
bad
the
guys.
Luddic Path, and the Luddic Path hates everyone. And finally, pirates. These are self-explanatory and quite consistent with their ideology. You have stuff I want, so I'm going to kill you. Or you don't. I'm going to kill you anyway for the hell of it. Your relations and interactions with each of these
Fucking Luddic Path. I'm gonna assume they're like vehemently hated.
factions will determine the fate of a galaxy. Anyway, gameplay. Everything's a wreck, tensions are high, but most of all, there's profit to be made. Mostly everything in Starsector revolves around money or credits. These are effectively space bitcoins, and our universe
Fuck off. They're not bitcoins. Look up. Fucking SOT reapers. The game is a bit of a learning curve, but stick with it. It's fun. So far, I like the look of it. They sound really cool so far. We haven't even gotten to the gameplay
virtually
yet.
accepted everywhere. Most of your time, as with real life, will be spent figuring out how to make as much money as possible. You can see why I love this game. It runs in my blood. Your starting fleet is very small. You can't really fight most enemies, but you are fast and burn very little fuel to get around.
Wait, so like you play like a smuggler or something then? Wait, can you please tell me you can like get like different ships and stuff? Like you can get big ships. That's like always my fantasy in space games is getting like a big like dreadnought or cruiser or capital ship and fucking just being big and I don't know. I just like big ships, okay? I love the Pillar of Autumn, okay? I love the Spirit of Fire. I like big ships. You can? You sure can? Oh, okay. I'm sold. I'm sold
The
already.
only means of interstellar travel in Starsector is by diving into hyperspace and burning through metric tons of antimatter fuel to reach distant stars, so the size and composition of your fleet is important.
Wait, yes, fleet. Oh, you get a fucking fleet. Okay. I'm legitimately buying this game. I'm legitimately gonna buy it.
For fuel economy, you should always watch your fuel tanks and pray you never run dry while in the middle of deep space, because once you go dry, your fleet will be pulled into the nearest gravity well, which, if you're unlucky, might be
the fucking star.
be a red giant. If you're very unlucky, a black hole.
You're dead. You're just dead. You're dead.
So at the start, I recommend
Classic 5. See you later, hon. Have
you
a
do
good one.
planetary surveys and exploration contracts. These don't require much investment, just patience and nerves of steel. Sometimes, while exploring deep space, you might hear distress signals. We ignore those. Just ignore them.
But somebody needs help. Why would you ignore them? It's a distress call. Am I missing something here?
Contracts are offered to you by intel frequencies from different factions.
Pirate trap. Help is a trap. Oh, I'm so naive. I'm so fucking naive. I'd be like, oh, distress call. We need to go help them out. And then you get fucking jumped by pirate fuck.
Businesses, and planet administrators. How close you are to the nearest communications relay will decide how quickly you hear about it, since transmissions travel in real time. You should generally be very quick about grabbing these. Space is busy, and contracts can be withdrawn or taken by somebody else without notice. With money to spare,
That's cool. That's fucking cool. Bless your innocent. Yeah, I was legit like, oh, it's a distress call. Nobody dad would use a distress call. That's like one of the things that like everyone agrees to. Like, distress calls are for genuine distress moments where you need help. Not a trap. Definitely not a trap. My fucking dumbass stumped like walking up to a distress signal. Just like FTL, help with them torpedoes.
You can go ahead and actually invest into your own ships. And let me tell you, there's a lot of ships to choose from, with different roles, specifications, and hull sizes. This ranges from the smallest...
Yes! Okay. This is the kind of thing I like. This is the kind of thing I fucking like,
frigates
bro.
to capital class ships, which take up most of a screen. It doesn't end there. Every ship can be modified, outfitted, and equipped.
It's hitting me. There's customization too? Oh. Why have I not heard of this game sooner? This is like, I've wanted this. I've wanted this for ages, bro. Not only can you have a fleet, you can customize your fleet, and you can have capital class ships. You're not restricted to a dinky little freighter or fighter. You can be in like a massive like mega barge thing. Bro.
With weapons respective to the type and size of the mount. There's a lot of crazy setups. You can even make huge modifications to the hull to completely change your ship's behavior. For example, let's say you want your cruiser to act as a makeshift carrier. You can convert their cargo bays to accommodate fighter squad.
Yo! Oh my god. Okay. Yes, I don't care. After stream, I'm buying this. I'm buying
instead.
This
Some factions also cook up their own modifications. Pirates don't have top-of-the-line equipment, so they improvise. For this reason, the Pirates' capital class ship is a stolen cargo freighter ripped apart and
in the strap guns,
stitched back together with as many guns as they could possibly hold. The Luddic path follows the same philosophy of DIY hull mods, but they don't care about coming back alive, so they take captured fuel ships, override the safety settings, and turn it into a gigantic battering ram.
Oh, you'll see, you don't actually have to buy this game. Let her see it herself.
And it's absolutely terrifying when you realize it's burning towards you at full speed. The amount of customization is insane, and you can do this for every single ship in your fleet. Combat takes place automatically, with your fleet responding to orders to the best of their ability. They're actually quite good, until you get a reckless officer who decides that the best defense is a good offensive ramming maneuver. However,
I mean, he's got a point. Bro's got a point. Bro's got a point. What are you gonna do when the enemy's ramming you, huh? What are you gonna do?
You pilot your flagship directly. It takes some getting used to. Every ship generates flux whenever they shoot or absorb damage, so you'll have to manage or vent the extra flux into space to avoid overloading your system and leaving yourself open to
okay, so it's like energy shield, but like EMP, you have too
attack.
much.
The same goes for enemies. As if all of this wasn't already too much to take in, every ship type has unique specializations. For example, phase class ships can't use shields. Instead, they can do this, which moves the ship safely into an alternative dimension where time flows much
What the fuck? What? Excuse me?
faster. Combine that with my favorite ship in the game, the Starsector equivalent of Killer Queen, and you've got a ship that can turn anything into a bomb while hiding inside another dimension.
That is crazy. That is actually fucking crazy. Sandy, understand? Yeah, it literally is the Sandy. It's literally the Sandy, but spaceship. Holy fuck. Nephew's in heaven loving this game. No, yeah, I need this. I need this game.
Plain shit. It just works. Combat is amazing once you figure it out. It's simultaneously the hardest and most satisfying component of the game. Luckily, your capital is not at risk. All planetary stations offer combat simulations to test your design. However, you'll need a lot more money to get to that point, so you'll need to work with the game's economic system. Yes, this game has a fully simulated real-time economy.
Oh no, not economy, not economy.
Every colony produces, demands, and consumes different resources, and needs a constant stream of trade.
Wait, so you could just be a trader, right? You could just like buy a big like freighter, hire some like I guess like escort ships for protection, and just be a trader, or just go and trade resources. Yes, think 4x 2
traffic to stay functional. The resources needed depend on the industry. For example, mining. Mining is very depressing, so miners consume a lot of heroin to numb the pain of being a miner. A mining
Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting depressed miners shooting heroin. Sorry, that caught me off guard.
Colony's output stagnates if the smuggled narcotics cannot meet demand. Each time you enter a marketplace in the game, you can pull up the entire market data, see consumers, producers,
Hello?
market shares, and relative prices across the sector. But making a profit isn't that easy. The open market is
God, don't be that complicated, please. I'm not smart. I'm not smart. The balance for nephew on the good have the sweet big ships, customizing wild combo and good combat. The bad
subject to a massive trade tariff of 30%, which can
30% is insane. 30 fucking percent is crazy.
quickly
bro.
cut into your margins. So we don't trade on the open market. We trade on the black market, smuggling shit.
Oh, you become a smuggler. I see.
Planet to planet completely sidesteps paying taxes and lets you deal in highly illegal contraband like combat mechs, AI cores, harvested organs, and every drug you can think of. However, the life of a smuggler isn't that easy. Smuggle too much and your suspicion level increases, which means patrol
They thought of everything. They thought of everything. I was like, when he's saying that, I was like, okay, you just do that then. Just smuggle things on the black market and then you go make money. But no, the developers afford the
fleets are more likely to do random stop searches.
I fucking knew it. Yes, okay, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking
Sometimes
knew it.
they find nothing. Sometimes they find all of your contraband, destroy it, and hurt your reputation. I still remember the moment I was amazed by this game. I was about to be stop searched by a random patrol, so I thought, hey, let's just eject all of my drugs out into space. So I got stop searched. They found nothing, as expected. Then the patrol officer said, hey, you're all clean. By the way, we scanned some cargo pods floating around nearby, and you know what? They're filled with illegal shit, but it's not
There's no way. There's no
yours,
way.
right? So we'll just confiscate these and destroy them. This game
I'm actually that is crazy level of like detail. Holy fucking shit, that is so cool. Holy shit. Everything is more. Yep, oh yeah, that is smart. That's funny as fuck. They knew how gamer brain works, yeah.
thinks of everything. So, to smuggle effectively, let me teach you the tricks of a trade, which conveniently
Yes,
are the
please, sir,
same
please.
tools you'll use for navigating space. Number 1. In civilized space, everyone has to have their transponder on. This is your fleet identification.
sense.
It's illegal to go without it, but it makes
Just like real life shipping, like legitimately, I'm pretty sure it's illegal to not have a
It's
transponder.
very obvious when you're doing shady business. The detection range of your fleet depends on your surroundings. A nearby asteroid field is the perfect place to hide. Once inside, we kill our transponder and go dark. Going dark means running engines on minimal power, which reduces your heat signature and makes you very hard to detect. Doing this, we
This is so in depth. This is so in depth. Holy shit. 200k is a lot of money on this game. Get outsmarted by an NPC. There's a lot of good mechanics in the game. It's rewards smart play. So I'm gonna suffer, but I'm gonna enjoy it.
quietly approach planets and do business anonymously, so the authorities can't trace it back to
Holy
us. Number
shit,
2, if you
bro.
get jumped by patrols or spotted, hit the emergency burn and outrun them. If they're too close, there's a chance they'll try and fire off an interdiction, which temporarily fries your burn drives. If this happens, you're screwed. But we've got another trick up our sleeves. Number 3, transverse jumping, the most essential skill you can learn as a fleet commander, which lets you jump
Did they just jump to slip space? Was that a slip space jump? They just went slip space, right?
right into hyperspace without using a jump point. It's highly illegal. It takes a while to charge, but it lets you dab on patrols before they can reach you. With all of these tools,
Bro.
you should be able to make fat stacks of cash. Now, of course, regular smuggling is fine and dandy, but the big profits are taken from trade contracts, as they often pay several times the market value, provided you can deliver on time. Or just
7 times. Hello, 7x. Let's go. Let's
Hang
go.
around the local bar. At the end of the day, it turns out the best vehicle for human business is alcohol. This game is constant management, planning, and calculation. Sometimes things don't go as planned or get thrown off by factors outside your control, but these can also be exploited for your own gain. Let's say a system has been targeted by pirates. Smuggling is rampant. Trade convoys are going missing. This is terrible. However, it's also terribly profitable for you. The more desperate a system gets, the
No. No, bro. That's so
cheaper
fun.
they'll sell their exports, and the higher they'll pay for imports to stabilize
Oh
the
my
market. You
God.
could even
So you just find destitute planets and just fucking price gouge them is what he's saying here. Holy shit.
go one step further. Why not take advantage of a trade surplus, buy off the excess, and smuggle them back to the pirates? Pirates have terrible trade routes and will gladly pay
That's so brilliant. That's so
good
fucking
money
clever.
for marines, mechs, and narcotics. War and conflict is just business after all. In this game, morality
Hello. Capitalism at its finest? No, yeah. Also, how are you saying? How are you? I mean, you can just be a warmonger. Yeah, but you gotta get money to be a warmonger, though.
doesn't pay. Opportunistic pragmatism does. When your business relation sours or ceases to be profitable, offer to take the bounty contract for that same group of pirates, blast their station into orbit, and receive even more money and praise from the faction that posted the contract. You'll come back a celebrated hero, and lower ranking officials will generally stay out of your way. You're a smug
That's so... This game is so fucking complex. It's so cool. This game looks way too complicated for my monkey brain. Saying Karma, but I kind of genuinely want to try it. Also, current path, there's nothing on phone. Stay off phone. There's nothing on there. You can do whatever you want in the game. It's a sandbox. Everything's... I love that. I fucking
You're
love
doing
that.
illegal shit, but you're also helping us out. So we'll turn a blind eye for now. You can also do the same for the Luddic path. Who knew that arming radical space terrorists could be so profitable? This game is amazing. And with the latest update, you can go even further. With so much wealth and power, why not start exploring the far sectors of space? It's mostly filled with dead rocks and all sorts of natural and unnatural cosmic horrors like neutron stars, black holes, and even worse, the but somewhere
What's huh? Excuse me, what? Don't worry about it? Huh? All this made by that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying when I say that indie games are the way forward and AAA is dying right now. You would not see this scale of game from a AAA studio anytime. Whereas indie devs are fucking killing it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Everyone is saying don't worry about it. Filled with concern. Why not? Why throw it empty? Because you won't let me have stuff on phone, stinker. Our Karina, thank you for the follow. Everyone 1.6k hours in the game after owning it for 3 years. Don't worry about
in all that chaos, you might get lucky. You might find a planet that's actually good, not too much unlike Earth. So you run a survey, send an expedition, and hey, what do you know? It is a damn good planet. So why not colonize it? Start your own.
What? Wait, you can you can have your own fucking planet? Yo!
Own colony, form your own faction, invest back into the colony, attract more people.
But I keep thinking they've done like the maximum they can do. And they keep adding more. Colonizing and making your own factions. I'm making myself the UNSC and I will conquer the galaxy as the UNSC. I will have control of the entire goddamn fucking galaxy. So help me Jeebus. Holy shit, yes, please, yes. It can be your own empire. Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want.
People and grow the population. Build heavy batteries, orbital battle stations, and patrols to secure your domain.
Sexy. Why the UNSC? The Unity is the best, that's why, and I'm a Halo nerd.
Expand. Expand aggressively. Announce that your station is now an open port. Profit from your own black market. Start an organ harvesting operation. Take so much of the illegally harvested organ market share that other factions get jealous and try to fuck you over with red tape, bureaucracy, and trade disruptions to prevent you from getting ahead. Subvert their plans by bribing their commanders. Become an industrial powerhouse.
Oh my god. And create only you're evil. Make your own messy CS of the turnaround cash.
Get targeted by pirates for being too prosperous. Get targeted by the space jihad for being
That's fine, just wipe them out. Just build a massive fucking armada and wipe the space pirates and the space jihadis out. Just wipe her out. Build a massive armada. Go on a crusade to wipe them
too
out.
industrial. Get targeted by the hegemony because they realize why you're so successful. Because your colony isn't run by humans. No, all this time your colony has been run by an alpha core, an artificial intelligence that overshadows the decision-making abilities of any human. In Starsector, using an AI is completely illegal. Using an alpha level AI is extremely fucking illegal. But as long as you keep bribing their military, they can't do anything. Eventually,
You can be Unity if you wish. There's a mod for that too. You can install a Halo home system mod, including Unity and Covenant. Oh. Can I end stream and just go play this game? Oh wait, can I just go play this game instead of RE9? What the fuck?
decide that having an AI isn't worth the trouble. Try and pull it out. But you can't because it's missing.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh no, that's bad. Oh no, that's bad. Oh no, that's horrifically fucking bad.
What's the problem?
I think you know what the problem is.
I recommend picking it up. It's amazing. Literally priceless. No, same. I'm at the end of the stream today. After I close down and everything, and before I go eat food, I'm buying this game. This review has sold it to me a million %. I'm buying this fucking game.
Just as well as I do.
Realize that the AI already anticipated this. Get blackmailed by your own AI, who threatens to tell every faction in a sector that you've been using AI technology if you try
No, it's gonna dox them. It's gonna fucking dox them.
and disconnect him. Do it anyway. Plunge your empire into total war. Raid the other factions and steal their copyright-protected blueprints. Watch them get obliterated by their own ship designs. Cripple their military. Propose a ceasefire. Receive no reply. Order a saturation bombardment on every core world. Condemn
Holy shit, bro. This is like Star Wars.
millions to their death. Win. Decommission every AI core and throw them into the sun. And consider what you've done. Then, put one final bullet in the chamber. Hold the barrel against your temple and shoot.
What? Whoa. Holy shit.
Starsector. It's a lot of fun. Surely, Seth, there's nothing more to say, and you've covered everything. Wrong. This game also has its own active modding scene, which adds dozens of new ships.
Fucking shit. That's so good. Mods make every game more fun and bring so much more longevity to games. That's why I wish AAA studios were okay with people modding their games and make it easy to mod their games. Like, I know Bethesda do it, like they include mods, not the paid ones, but I mean the ones that aren't paid for. I wish more game studios were open to modders, because modding genuinely adds way more longevity to video games. Genuinely. Bolt Netflix is completely sold, 100%. There is a mod for anime girls. This shit doesn't sell cookies. AAA want to sell mods. Yeah, I know. I'm not okay with them selling mods, but unless the profits go to the mod team. If the profits go to the mod team, then sure. If it's a good mod, then I think you should be rewarded and you should be compensated for your work. So I'm okay paying for mods if it goes to the mod team, not the publisher, not the developer, the mod team.
Weapons and factions into the mix. There's even mods which merge them all together, letting new factions trade and interact with the rest. After finishing the base game, mods can keep you entertained with an entirely new game.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Mods are so fucking good and based. Big money, money's money. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Cough Bethesda, cough. I want to mod the Eclipse Star Destroyer and Venture for Star Wars. I'm sure there's one for
Together.
that.
Sometimes the developers even incorporate mods into the main code if they're that good. Oh yeah, this game also works on Mac and Linux. This is probably one of the best products I've ever bought, and it only cost me 15 bucks. They make you use
$15? $15 for all this? Are you shitting me? In fact, when Seth uploaded his video on the website selling this game crashed due to high numbers of people buying the game.
some old-ass website from the 2000s to get your CD.
Oh god. Wait, so it's not on Steam? Oh no. That's the killer. That's the killer. I'm still gonna get it. I'm still gonna get it, chat. I'm still gonna get it. But I wish it was on Steam. I'll get it now. I'll get it now.
Key and download link, but hey, it works. I can't really complain about something I've played for several hundred hours, nor something that keeps getting updates yearly. My only criticism is that chasing enemies or getting into a fight can take a long time if you're flying the larger ships, but again, this is something I fixed with a single mod. In an industry where you're piled on constantly with mediocrity, garbage, and bloated design, this is something put out by a few guys that puts AAA studios to shame. I give it a 10 out of 10. I'm completely biased and I don't care.
You know what? I don't care that you completely biased, Seth. I trust you more than I trust Seth more than game journalists. I'm gonna do
Starsector is a beautiful game, and I thoroughly recommend it. Go buy it, and if you're not sure, go try it. Here's my actual CD key. There's.
Did he actually just fucking show his CD key? Did he actually show his CD key? Oh my god, Seth is such a fucking real one. I love him. I love him. He's such a real one. It still works. Yes, it worked. I used it. Okay, I'm not gonna use it because this game it's already sold me. This game's already sold me, and I want to support the devs, so I'm actually gonna buy the game legitimately. But that is so fucking cool that Seth included his actual CD key. Holy fucking shit!
Downloads below. You can smack it in there. Enjoy. As always, more content to come, so stay tuned. A warm thanks to the many members of the Merchants Guild, generously funding and bankrolling these videos. You're all truly wonderful. Have a good one. All right, roll the credits.
Holy fuck, that was good. That was so good. That was so fucking good. I need to play this game. I'm legitimately gonna buy it after the stream. By the time you're watching this on YouTube, I will be playing it, so give me some tips, I guess.